Some time ago, a friend of mine was preparing for the exam. The exam was very difficult, but she was a very diligent person. One more detail, she was a full-time worker at that moment, so she was spending her whole day in front of the computer screen, and in the evenings, and sometimes at night, she was preparing for the exam. So this lifestyle she continued to perform for 3 or 4 weeks, and finally the day of the exam came, and she went to the exam and she passed the exam, which is a very good thing. But unfortunately this is not the end of the story. After some time, after the exam, she noticed some blur in her eyesight, and she went to the doctor, who diagnosed the myopia to her and prescribed to her glasses. Unfortunately, this is not a single and individual case. Such situation actually happen very frequently in our schools and in our universities and also in our daily life. The sight is the most important of all our senses. We get almost 80% of information through our eyesight, and it's unbelievable how little information is publicly available on the eye care. In other words, what a human being can do himself to preserve his eyesight. So with this presentation, I'll be trying to close this gap and to give you some more information on our eyesight, so that after that presentation you will be able to understand and to explain what are the main enemies of our sight and what are the best friends of our eyes, so that you can keep your sight very good no matter how old are you. So let me start from the enemies of our sight. And the first enemy which I would like to mention would be the strain. Let me introduce this concept to you with the example. Say, here is some weight, 2 kilos weight. And if you ask me to hold this weight like that for 10 minutes, I won't be able to do that. Very quickly my hand will start trembling and my muscles here will be strained and I will feel tiredness. So I won't be able to keep it even for 2 minutes. But if you ask me to lift it up and down, to put it into one hand and into another, with this approach, I have no strain and I can hold this for 2 hours, for a long time, without any traces of tiredness. So this is a strain, and the same actually happens with our muscles in our eyes. We have a lot of muscles here, and when we are looking at the computer screen or into the book for a long time, our muscles in the eyes are strained. And they become tired very quickly, and they can't perform their job as efficiently as before. And we continue to look into the computer screen, or we continue to look into the book, fully ignoring the strain in our eyes, which actually is doing a very bad job against our sight. So that was the biggest enemy of our sight. Let me tell a few words about the second enemy. The second enemy, unfortunately, is our unhealthy lifestyle. And this is very obvious things such as alcohol, drugs, tobacco, lack of exercising, unhealthy food. All these 5 things that actually deteriorate our body and deteriorate our brain. Essentially, our eyes are the extension of our brain. So, if we do something which is bad to our brain, it immediately has bad effect to our eyes. We are masters of our destinies, actually, and it's up to us what choice to make, to drink or not to drink, to make exercises or to lay in front of the TV, to eat fruits and vegetables or to eat hamburgers. All these unhealthy things, they actually have very bad effect on our blood circulation in our body. And if we have problems with blood circulation, then immediately our brain and our eyes do not get enough food and they are starving. And that's how we deteriorate them with our unhealthy lifestyle. So, having overviewed those two main enemies of our sight, let me give you some more positive information on the friends of our eyes, which we shall cherish and nourish. And those friends are several. I'll mention relaxation and exercising. First of all, relaxation. Relaxation is very good to our eyes, and it's unbelievable how easy it is to achieve relaxation to our eyes. If the friend of mine, in the example that I gave you in the beginning, would known that relaxation exercises, she wouldn't finish up with wearing glasses, as it was actually in this example. So relaxation can be achieved by various techniques. The simplest technique is just blinking. Just very light blinking. Don't do any heavy exercises against your eyes. Very light and very easy blinking. Blink for a minute and you will feel how relaxed your eyes become after like a minute of blinking. Another very powerful exercise is actually palming. To do that palming, just do that with your hands until you feel that they are warm, and when they are warm, cross them like that and put them up onto your eyes. Close your eyes and try to relax all your facial muscles. Try to say mentally some compliment to your eyes. Say, my eyes are good and my eyes are relaxing. And after that, just relax yourself and think of nothing. Spend in such a position a minute or two. You can even spend more time. There is no harm in this exercise. And when you have relaxed, open up your eyes, blink a little bit, and feel how clearly you can see now every single detail, how colors are returning to the picture that you are seeing. Let me give you one more advice on the relaxing. If you are sitting in front of your computer, if you are reading or writing, just from time to time pick up your eyes and simply poke around. Make sure that you are looking at something which is distant 10 meters or more from you. It's very good to look at flying birds, at clouds, at the planes in the sky. Change the distance. Give another load to your eyes. Avoid strain, which is the main enemy of your eyes, as I mentioned before. So these were the 3 main exercises that will help you to preserve your eyesight. I'd like to conclude my speech with very simple sentences. Avoid enemies of your sight. Cherish and nourish the friend of your eyes, and you will be able to see very clearly how beautiful is the world around you. If you want more, if you are interested in what I presented to you today, just Google on the internet Bates method, and you will be surprised how much you can do to your eyes, not only in terms of preserving your eyesight, but also in terms of improving significantly your sight.